Hey everyone, Rob from Southgate Media Group here. Before we get started with this podcast, we have a quick message. If this is your first time checking out the show, we love that you found us and we really hope you enjoy it. What we have to say is for the subscribers, if you enjoy our shows, would you please donate to help keep these going? We don't want to have to put traditional ads on these shows, but this does cost money, so we really do rely heavily on donations. To make a donation to the show, please go to our website, www.southgatemediagroup.com. Go to the page for the show, and in the upper right-hand corner is a donate button. It takes you right to PayPal, and you can donate whatever amount you want. Thanks a lot for listening, everybody. And now, on with the show.
Welcome back to Rebellion Reborn, a little special segment of the Prime and Tech Files where we break down everything to do with Heroes Reborn. I'm Lilith.
And I'm Ricky.
Up for discussion today is Episode 5, Renautas. Again, this is directed by Tanner Kling and written by Zach Crayley. In the wake of tragic events on June 13th, Quentin refused to believe his sister was involved in the attacks and believed Renautas was behind Phoebe's abduction. Aided by Hero Truther, Quentin attempts to substantiate his conspiracy theory by going undercover at Renautas. Because, yeah, they're a high-tech firm. They totally don't know who you are, Quentin.
Yeah, this is the longest episode of the webisodes. So, yeah, let's just get straight into it. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1... play.
Oh, great a recap! Just what we did in episode series.
there's no hero truther like to start off the thing with a nice little
it's like
nice little narration. Yeah.
Oh, and it's him on what do they call it for MacBook?
I have no idea. I'm a PC man.
Me too. 4 months ago. So this is June
9.
in October of last. Yeah.
Is this not 9 months ago? Yeah.
Oh, was it 9?
I think it's 9. Yeah.
Okay.
Well, either way, it's so yeah. So there's now an Odessa protocol which has been put in place.
Wait,
it sounds.
that?
No, I'm currently rewatching Fugitives, so that kind of gets a bit meta at that point. But yeah, you can see in the background he's got his little usual
web.
Yeah, the web, and he obviously obsessed, and you can tell he's obsessed because he can't open the windows. That is the trope for someone who is shut in and obsessed.
Is this an office? Where is he at?
Yeah. This is the thing that made me think that there's kind of like a thing between them because of the way they talk to each other. It's like they're kind of in a relationship, but that's me.
Yeah,
this
I don't
is
see that at all.
Yeah, he thinks that she's got doubts in her mind, and he seems to be using Hero Truther just to vent everything, like to try and break down this conspiracy. It seems like Hero Truther has turned from one thing into another.
Are we going to get this unpublished book at least?
I know, right? Mahinda Suresh, Escalating Evolution.
It's your fault, Mohinder.
He thinks that they're safeguarding mankind, and yeah, they think that he's the scapegoat, yeah.
I hope his episode tells us what happens after he decides to go chase after his girlfriend in season 4.
In the back, they've got lots of pictures of like the Lindemann, Yamagato, Petrelli, Mahinda. They've even just shown the Coyote Sands thing. So yeah, it's got nice little Easter eggs, and it kind of builds up as the episodes go along. But this seems like it's a call to action for Quentin. Like his sister disappearing is like him starting his journey onto being like a hero. But yeah.
Allie definitely thinks she did it.
But this seems like it's a breakup, right? It doesn't seem like she's just
they were mourning
friends.
her loss together, and she wants to move on, and he doesn't. That's the only thing I get from these two. If you're doing this conspiracy, I literally would not upload this on the web, bro. They're gonna come get you.
I like the way that they've tried to make him look a bit more. The thing is,
Yeah.
like, they've tried to make him look a bit more manic with like his hair, but it's just the beard just makes him look manic
They're like they
anyway.
bring
So
in the shadow.
yeah. Yeah. Smelling the armpit.
Improv. Take a shot.
I've lost more loved ones than I care to count. We don't think that they were loved ones.
It's like what, 2?
Hmm. Unless, I don't know, because obviously we find out who he is later, but I don't know if it's to do with like the people that he ran with as well. So
Yeah.
maybe. So yeah, it seems like at first he was just like a person on the internet, as in like hero truther,
Yeah.
just like trying to spread the word of goodwill. And then after the Odessa, he started to become a guy who obviously started to try and uncover the truth. I still kind of find it weird that he's choosing this kind of slacker human to be part of him, but you know,
Well, he trusts his
storyline
race
is
for
storyline.
God's sakes.
Yeah, I suppose. Ooh,
No, he doesn't.
I know.
I was gonna say white privilege.
And he's Hero Truther is just what? He's Arrow season 1 with just the hood and no mask.
Little grease paint under his eyes.
Yeah.
Voice changer. Ooh, Colorado.
Fitzgerald. Yeah, Fitzgerald was one of one of the characters in the graphic novel. I think he was one of the villains, but you know, I don't think that that's a shout out. I just think it's a normal name that they've chosen.
Isn't Fitzgerald as Irish as you can get, and he's like a ginger. Oh yeah,
I love this little bit.
Get the Siler Clark Kent persona. Where's the
All
glasses?
right. I love the passive aggressive Quentin.
Dude, corporate places really hate beards, but when you see Renautas, then you're like, okay, yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, yeah.
I just can't believe he thought he was actually going to be able to do this.
I know, right?
I would work here. I'd be.
This is Google, right? This is Google, right?
Basically, or
Yeah.
YouTube Live. Spaces,
Yeah.
If you guys ever
Yeah.
done it.
Because look at everyone's playing ping pong. They have Taco Tuesdays.
This is actually my second job, but I had to quit because they were a bunch of weirdos. Never trust a place that looks like this, people.
But they also bring up the fact that Renautas and the company seem to be like one place, or
I just don't
Primatech.
believe it.
They brought that up earlier, but I don't know because yeah, it's just weird because obviously we know how did Primatech get back, and we'll see. Obviously,
I don't think so, Clinton.
See, this is the part where I thought that they were like a couple because it seems like it's this awkward kind of we're calling back my ex-girlfriend to come round kind of conversations like.
See, look, I got a job and I'm gonna prove it.
Yeah. Yeah. But I'm still crazy.
Like she
See?
could be an
You look
agent.
really good, yeah.
Why are you talking to her, Quentin?
This
And then
little
she
dance.
sees it.
Yeah. As you can see, his web theory type thing is got much more stuff on it now.
Honestly, for him to be a conspiracy theorist, why is he even trusting Allie at this point? She didn't call when
Well,
she was missing.
yeah.
That's a red flag, if you ask me. I don't trust
Well, you
her.
know,
She's too perfect.
he needs someone to talk to
Well,
so that he can explain what's going on.
This is bad acting. Sorry.
How is she going to help? Don't call me again. See, that's an ex-girlfriend thing. I've heard that many times. What? Sorry. Yeah.
No, I've said that to friends when I cut them off. I'm like, okay, that's enough. Just lose my number. You're crazy.
Oh, digitizing Primatech as archives,
Let me
man.
send you a JPEG.
Yeah. Let me send you a digital copy.
Really, Micah?
Yeah.
Oh,
Come on.
sorry. Whoops.
Oh, spoilers.
Really? Truth? Like, really? There's no one security guard?
Yeah. More Primatech archive
makes
stuff.
That looks different than the other boxes, though.
Mm. It just seems like Renautas have got hold of all of Primatech's old stuff and are just using it.
I guess they must have got well, no, the Russian place blew up. But I'm sure there were other facilities and stuff, I guess.
When he pulls up that mask and he makes that face, it's just like the funniest thing because I've had to like rewatch that.
Oh my god! What are you doing?
Following things we have pulled up are Elysian Tower, Gateway, Midian, Project Eldorado, which sounds something Bob-like, Project Epic, Project Gemini, which obviously is a game, Project Tempest, which sounds a bit watery, and then on the sides we've got Building 26, Coyote Sands.
Is that like a reference to Lost?
Maybe, actually. Coyote Sands, Evo Directory, which sounds like The List, Take a Drink, Evo Abilities, Evo Genome Project, Genetic Modification Formula, which is obviously to do with the synthetics, Hartsdale, Kirby Plaza, Lindemann Group, Menden's Paintings, Monroe, Bennett, Odessa, Personnel, Pinehurst, Shanti, Sullivan.
Oh, they have it all figured out, don't they?
Yeah, Suresh Research Continued, Sila, Walker System, and Yamagato Industries. And this part would have been so much better if the lighter had worked the first time. So yeah.
You didn't hear the lighter like spark up, you don't.
I know, right?
This is such a setup because nobody's hired this incompetent guard to protect all this important stuff. No way.
Mm.
Really count to 100? Look at him running! He runs like Claire!
It's just the way he puts on like his Batman voice as well, like, louder! I can't hear you! But yeah.
Like, literally, that's where you're gonna leave me?
I know, right? But that episode was just an Easter egg coven of just stuff. But yeah, I loved it. Just for that one picture, which is on our Facebook, on our Twitter and Facebook somewhere. So yeah, find it.
All right. So yeah, that was episode 5. Shameless plugs and self-promotion. We here at Primatech Files love listener feedback. If you would like to get a hold of us, we have tons of ways you can do that. You can email us via primatechfiles@gmail.com. You can leave us a private message or interact with our posts over on facebook.com/Primatech Files. We live tweet 2 episodes per week every Saturday starting at 11 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. For more information, be sure to follow us on Twitter at Primatech Files. You can also find us on Clamor, Tumblr, and YouTube simply by searching for Primatech Files. If you enjoy this podcast, please be sure to rate, review, and subscribe to us on iTunes. What's that? Don't have an iTunes account? That's okay. We can be found on all sorts of podcatcher services, such as Stitcher and SoundCloud. All you have to do is search for, you guessed it, Primatech Files. We are also on Libsyn. To follow our RSS feed there, all you have to do is go to primatechfiles.libsyn.com. Libsyn is spelled IBSYN.com. And bookmark us to stay up to date with this podcast. We look forward to interacting with you.
If you love our podcast, be sure to check out Southgate Media Group's iTunes provider page to see a list of what other podcasts are hot and trending in our network. Or you can take that one step further and visit southgatemediagroup.com, where you can find a full list of our 80 plus podcasts, along with weekly blogs and information about all the hosts. With so many podcasts that cover everything from anime to wrestling, there's sure to be tons of podcasts that could interest you.
Hey guys, you should know by now that you can find me on Twitter at Lilith Hellfire. If you have a Tumblr, be sure to check out it's lilithhellfire.tumblr.com. And of course, be sure to swing by my blog if you are a pop culture junkie or comic book geek at littlepopculturevulture.blogspot.com. I also host several other podcasts on the Southgate Media Group network. Some of them are Queen Consolidated and Channel 52. So if you are into, obviously, DC comic book related stuff, be sure to check it out.
You can find my writings at tvbinges.com. It's a place for all your binge watching needs, and you can also create your own TV binge and we'll help promote it. We do a monthly binge watch, which you're more than welcome to join in. Just go to their Twitter at tvbinges just to find out more information. Find me on Twitter at RickyJDiaz. That's RICKYJDIAZ, or Z if you're American.
All right, we gotta get on out of here.
Keep the rebellion alive.